new study by the Harvard School of Public Health shows that drinking more coffee could actually not be as bad for you as we've been made to think. Cardiologist Dr. Scott Westlow from Aurora Baker Medical Center. He's basically our cardiologist in residency.
That's what I've heard. You did such a good job last time you were on Wisconsin tonight.
It's wonderful to be back. Thanks for having me.
They're going to keep having you back.
Exactly.
So this new study about coffee, I'm a coffeeaholic. I don't know about you guys.
You know I am.
I know, but this study, I mean, this is shedding new light.
Right, there have been a lot of studies about coffee in the past. This one is called a cross-sectional study, which means it's a clinical picture in time of a group of people. And the group of people was 25,000 Koreans. The study took place in Korea. And what it did is it had them fill out a large questionnaire and asked them questions about their medical conditions, their medications, and how much coffee they drink. Then they took every one of the 25,000 people, had them get a calcium score. Now, calcium score is a CT scan of the chest that gives a number, and that number correlates with the amount of calcified plaque in the heart arteries. And they try to find a correlation between amount of coffee consumed and the amount of plaque in the heart arteries.
And they found that not the more coffee somebody drank, but the people that drank a lot of coffee had less, right? In their veins?
A moderate amount. We always say moderation, right? I'm sorry.
Everything in moderation.
We're going to put a limit on it, John.
Okay? In any way, I hate that word.
Right. So they looked at people. They split them into groups: less than 1 coffee a day, 1 to 2 cups of coffee a day, 3 to 5 cups a day, and over 5.
Okay.
And what they found was that if you were in the category of the 3 to 5 cups of coffee per day,
yes,
you had a better chance of getting a 0 calcium score on your CT
That's
scan.
us.
Wow.
That's us.
Drink up.
Fantastic.
How about caffeinated versus decaffeinated? Did
Right,
that make a
good
difference?
question. They did not separate that out. So both caffeinated and decaffeinated coffee drinkers were included in the study. However, need to point out that in Korea, decaffeinated coffee is not very popular. Only about 14% of the people in the study drank decaf.
Right.
So basically, caffeinated is great. I mean, that's what they found. Are you surprised?
No, not really, because we know certain aspects of coffee. We know it's an antioxidant, which is a good thing. And we also know it sensitizes your tissues to insulin, which can decrease the incidence of diabetes. And so that's what people are thinking the benefit came from.
Either way, it's good news for coffee drinkers, but not, I would think, that you like lattes, mochas, things like that, right?
You got to limit your calories, right, as always. But what you can say is, I'm not going to go out and tell non-coffee drinkers to start drinking coffee based on this study, okay? It's not that strong of a study. But what it does say is, if you do drink coffee, it's not going to hurt you, and it may even help you.
Okay, one last quick question, off the subject a little bit. Somebody told me they read where a glass of red wine is the same as a workout. It says good for you heart-wise. Is that true? Please say that's true.
And it's not this part.
Please say that's true.
We've never plotted the wine and the workout against each other to see if they're equally as important. But 1 to 2 ounces of alcohol a day, once again, moderation.
There's that word.
Can be beneficial cardiovascular-wise.
Outstanding. Thank you, doctor. It's always a pleasure having you here.
Yeah, we appreciate you coming. Thank you so much.
I had a great time.
Outstanding.
Now, to check out this full study for yourself, just head to our website. Again, it's NBC26.com and click on this story.